Imagine waking up to find your next iPhone costs more than your rent, not because of some revolutionary new feature, but because of a single sentence from Donald Trump. This isn't a hypothetical scenario. It's happening right now, and the fallout could send shockwaves through the US economy. Here's the truth behind Trump's latest power move and why it could backfire spectacularly. Trump recently dropped a bombshell threat on Apple: either move iPhone production back to the US or face a staggering 25% tariff on every device sold in America. The announcement sent Apple's stock plunging 3% instantly as investors scrambled to process the implications. The problem? iPhones haven't been manufactured in the US for decades, and for good reason. The cost of labor, infrastructure, and supply chain logistics makes domestic production astronomically expensive. Analysts estimate that if Apple were forced to comply, the price of an iPhone could skyrocket to $3,500, more than triple its current cost. Even Apple insiders are calling the idea of US-made iPhones a fairy tale, arguing it would take 5 to 10 years to pull off, if it's even possible at all. But the real victims of this tariff war won't be Apple or China. It'll be you. Trump claims China will foot the bill, but that's a fantasy. The truth? Those costs will be passed straight to consumers, driving up prices not just on iPhones, but on everything from laptops to everyday household goods. Small businesses are already feeling the pain. Meanwhile, massive Chinese corporations like Lenovo continue to sell their products in the US tariff-free, while American entrepreneurs are left drowning in red tape. Here's the brutal truth everyone's ignoring. Even if Apple wanted to move production to the US, we physically can't do it at scale. Decades of offshoring have left America's manufacturing infrastructure in ruins. We don't have enough semiconductor plants, skilled technicians, or even the basic supply chains to make something as complex as an iPhone. Experts warn it would require $100+ billion and a decade to rebuild what we've lost. And that's before tackling labor costs 300% higher than China's. This isn't just about tariffs. It's about a hollowed-out industrial base that no politician's slogan can magically fix. So why is Trump doing this? The answer has less to do with economics and more to do with political theater. By targeting Apple, a symbol of American innovation, Trump is reinforcing his America First image. But behind the scenes, even his own advisors admit the plan is flawed. White House officials privately concede that prices will rise for American consumers, and the ripple effects could be catastrophic. The 50% tariffs on EU goods threaten to ignite a full-blown trade war, with Europe likely retaliating against US farmers, automakers, and tech companies. Jamie Dimon, CEO of JP Morgan, has already sounded the alarm, calling these tariffs extreme, and warning that the worst economic impacts are still to come. What happens next? In the best-case scenario, Apple absorbs the 25% tax, and iPhone prices jump to $1,250. In the worst-case scenario, the US plunges into a stagflation crisis, a nightmare mix of soaring prices and stagnant growth. Either way, the irony is undeniable. Trump's tough-on-China stance is actually harming American consumers and small businesses while doing little to punish the companies he claims to target. This isn't just about iPhones. It's about a high-stakes gamble with the US economy, one where ordinary Americans are the ones left holding the bill. If Trump's goal is to win, why does it feel like we're all about to lose? Will you pay $3,500 for an iPhone? Or is this tariff war doomed to fail? Smash like if you think this backfires, subscribe for the economic fallout, and comment who you think really pays. Because one thing's certain, this fight is just getting started.